Diversity 2. Dealing with plumbing dilemmas. In one case, I was working for someone, and they wanted to be able to add some water to a pool. But the problem here was they did not know where the shutoff valve was outside of this building. And it was during the winter. I was doing an internship, and to get graded, I had to attach myself to someone that needed help. So I thought this would be a good idea to exercise my talents. And I knew not having a shutoff valve would be a wet problem. So I decided to bring some extra clothes because I knew I was going to get wet. In this building, I had to go and measure what size shutoff valve or valves needed to be replaced on this piping, which I did. I bought a size that I thought that would fit because I had no way of doing that without getting wet and having water all over the place. So I kind of estimated what size shutoff valve to put on this PVC piping. I brought two different sizes just in case, and I got my CPVC pipe cement. It's got a little ball inside the cap there to apply this onto the piping. And I got my shutoff valves ready to go. My hacksaw to be ready to saw this PVC piping. I had to move fast because water was going to be all over the place. I was the only one in this building, just the first level building. So I proceeded, making sure everything was right there to install. I opened up my valve and I put my pipe cement inside. I sanded a little bit and sanded the piping. This is the bigger size than what I used, but the piping that I was going to use, I had the correct shutoff valve. This is just for demonstration. I had my piping wide open because I knew once I put my cement inside, sanded the pipe, put the cement on that, I didn't have a lot of time. Once I cut that line with my hacksaw, water was going to be flying everywhere. I had seconds to do this, and I was hoping, I wasn't sure, I was hoping that this idea was going to work. I took a chance, but I felt confident. I already had sanded the pipe and put my pipe cement on there before I even cut it. I had to, I didn't have another way. And once I cut that pipe, that water shut out, I had to move fast to get it cut all the way through. I jammed my shutoff valve into the pipe. The water was gushing through. I waited some seconds to get it to seal. Then I turned my shutoff valve and the water stopped. That was phase one. That was a big deal, and it worked. Other plumbing problems can be coming from underground. If if that house or building has been there a while, there's going to be something starting to leak. And it may leak for a long time before you even discover it because it's underground. And in this case, the water began to come up. Just like this. Now the place that the water is coming up is not the place where the damage is. The damage was about maybe 7 feet away. The water worked its way up through the soil over to this point, but the damage was over there. So having a shovel and digging around where the pipe is located is going to be phase 1, locating that pipe. In this case, you're going to have to make sure that pipe is cut straight. Hacksaw has a tendency to go left and right, even though you're cutting straight. That's just the way the hacksaw is. But you're going to have to measure, draw a line, and cut along that line. It has to fit on the pressure fitting. To make these pipes connect, you simply just pull them apart, put the pressure fitting in the center, slide one end over one pipe, the other end over the other pipe, and screw them down tight. And that's going to stop that leak. But phase 1 is locating it fast. And that may take time. And this water could be running for a long time. You don't know. It was not until it comes bubbling up out the ground, you know you have to get to it right away. This is a gallon of water that's coming out. And this particular one was going on for at least 2 weeks from what I know. You imagine the bill. But there are so many plumbing options and fixes at Home Depot, Lowe's, plumbing stores. These days, it can be done quickly. And you can be out of a lot of money calling a company when all you need is your hacksaw, your shovel, and your connectors, and you're done. Diversity too. The plumbing dilemma.